Welcome to Bangkok, I'm Cal, and this is our weekly Thailand news update. And let's get started with a shift in the alcohol rules. After a month of mixed signals and policy back and forth, the government officially removed the long-standing 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. afternoon alcohol sales ban and extended bar service until 1 a.m. The update was published in the Royal Gazette, which means it's already in effect for a 180-day trial period. Convenience stores, supermarkets, restaurants, and bars can now sell alcohol continuously from 11 a.m. to midnight, and licensed venues can serve until 1 a.m. But if you've lived in Thailand for any amount of time, you'll know that alcohol rules have always existed in a strange gray area, and enforcement has always been inconsistent. Corner shops often sold quietly during the blackout window, and nightlife zones regularly stretched the definition of closing time. While many licensed entertainment venues are allowed to operate until 4 a.m. So this shift isn't really a huge change, but it reduces confusion and allows many shops and restaurants to operate with clear and consistent rules. That said, expect a lag before every venue adjusts. Big chains like 7-Eleven may update store by store, and some staff simply may not have heard about the change yet. And remember, drinking is still banned in public parks, temples, government buildings, and on public transport. Let's shift gears and talk about a new airport tax that will push up prices for flights leaving Thailand. The Civil Aviation Board has approved an increase to the departure tax for international flights. It's rising from 730 baht to 1,120 baht, a jump of 390 baht, or about 53%. The fee still needs final sign-off from the Transport Ministry and the Cabinet, followed by publication in the Royal Gazette. But if everything moves as expected, the new rate should kick in early 2026, which will automatically be added to ticket prices. Conversely, the domestic passenger service charge remains the same at 130 baht. So if you're booking flights for next year, assume slightly higher fares for outbound international trips. Unfortunately, the pollution season arrived early this year, and Bangkok has been facing hazardous levels of PM 2.5 smog. Cool, stagnant air is trapping pollution close to the ground, and forecasts suggest the haze will continue through mid-December. The main culprits are the usual mix: vehicle emissions, industrial activity, and weather conditions. But seasonal crop burning is now beginning in the north and will add even more to the problem as we move deeper into the burning season. If you're visiting Bangkok or northern provinces this month, it won't ruin your trip, but it may shape how you plan your days. Before you visit, download the IQ Air app to keep an eye on pollution levels and limit early morning workouts and strenuous activity on high pollution days. If you're a resident, buy a good air purifier and keep windows closed throughout the burning season. Let's talk about the laws in Thailand as police raided a home poker game on the island of Koh Phangan. 10 foreigners were detained, and officers seized cards, chips, and more than 100,000 baht in cash. The group insisted it was casual, but that doesn't matter under Thai law. In Thailand, all gambling is illegal, with the exception of the National Lottery and a handful of licensed horse racing events. Even the use of online casino or sports bets apps is technically forbidden, and enforcement can be intense. A few years ago, police even raided a bridge club for pensioners. Those charges were later dropped when officers confirmed no money was exchanged, but the incident shows how strict the laws are and how seriously complaints are taken. For visitors and expats, don't host poker nights or join any betting groups. Crackdowns are especially common in high-season tourist areas where complaints from neighbors or guest house staff can easily trigger a raid. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, Krabi police are looking for a foreign woman who casually walked out of a shop with several packs of snus without paying. Petty theft might feel minor in some countries, but it's not treated lightly when foreigners do it here, and often leads to viral videos and front-page headlines. So if you have a habit of pocketing goods, don't. You're very likely to become a viral sensation and can face significant fines and even prison time. Meanwhile, an incident in Phuket highlights yet another common problem. a foreigner allegedly turning a public viewpoint into his own private business.
Excuse me? You cannot stay here. Then you're here. I can. Man. This is a public space. No. This is a public area. No. I make this. You not make this. You didn't make this. This is the land of Thailand. You didn't make this, sir.
I cut this so people can fly.
This is the job of the government, not you.
No.
Locals say he was using the area as a commercial paragliding launch site, roping off sections, restricting access, and telling tourists to step aside because it was his zone. Officials stepped in quickly and are now checking his permits, immigration status, and whether he was operating an unlicensed business on public land. If you've lived in Thailand long enough, you've seen this pattern, especially during high season. Someone arrives, falls in love with the place, and then assumes they can run tours, teach diving, organize photo shoots, or sell adventure activities without going through the proper legal channels. But the truth is that many of these occupations are restricted to Thai nationals only, and operating any kind of business requires proper registration and licensing. And for tourists, don't assume that every operator advertising adrenaline activities is properly licensed or safe. Stick with legitimate companies, and I recommend checking Klook for operators with plenty of reviews. And finally, we have a busy holiday itinerary for December here in Bangkok. Swan Luang Rama 9 is hosting its annual Tulip Festival, which runs until December 10th. For 10 days, the park transforms into an enormous botanical showcase, quiet, gentle, and perfect for anyone who wants a break from traffic, malls, and the usual holiday chaos. And on December 13th, Benja Kitty Park is hosting an open-air classical infusion concert by the Paintbrush Foundation. It's only an hour long from 5 to 6 p.m. with students and teachers performing traditional Thai pieces mixed with soft fusion arrangements. Meanwhile, Siam Paragon is celebrating its 20th anniversary with a massive creative showcase. Expect installations, digital art, design exhibitions, and crowds moving in and out all month. And of course, with Christmas and New Year's, the city is lit up with displays and activities. And we have an upcoming video for the holidays, so expect that later this week as the festive season kicks in. That's it for our weekly update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section.